Hey guys, so today I will be reviewing a LEGO Star Wars set. This is the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack. It is set number 75207. Comes with 99 pieces, 4 minifigures, and is recommended for ages 6 to 12. And this set released in spring of 2018 with the first wave of Solo A Star Wars Story sets. So let's go ahead and get started by taking a look at those minifigures. So, starting off with pretty much the worst minifigure in the set, we have the Imperial Immigration Officer. And who wants a lot of this figure? Like, it's not bad. Like, I'm not gonna just say it's an awful figure, but who wants it? Like, battle packs, unless they come with named characters, you're supposed to be able to buy, like, a bunch of these and build a giant army. But who wants an army of immigration officers? So, just getting that out of the way, she's not a bad minifigure. So there you can see some of her back printing, just nothing too crazy. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. And then if I spin her back around, the torso is identical to that of the Imperial landing crew from Rogue One. So that's kind of lame that they reused that, and the helmet is the same as the Death Star Trooper, so that's kind of lame that they reused that. The face is cool and exclusive. Cool to get a female Imperial officer. And there she's a little angry. But other than that, there's really not too much going on with this figure. And somehow I spent a minute talking about her. But, yeah. So that's it for the Immigration Officer. Not a bad minifigure, just one that I would have rather seen replaced. Next up is an Imperial Officer. Just a regular gray-suited naval officer. And this guy is pretty cool. So, he has the newer style of officer cap that was introduced a few years ago. And I will take that off just so you can get a better look at his face, which is a pretty cool print. And then there's a look at his torso. Nothing too crazy, but it is good for what it is trying to be. And spinning around, not too much happening on the back as well. And spinning back around, just another look at that great face print. And really nice to get an officer in a cheap set. And that's really it for this guy. Not too much going on, but a cool figure. Next up is the Imperial Patrol Trooper, and I will mention right off the bat that you do get 2 of these guys in the set, but they are identical. So, this guy is by far the highlight of the set. He is the best looking figure by far, and also the most massable figure. So if you buy multiples of this set, you're either buying it for the officer, or to get a bunch of these guys. And something tells me it's most likely the officer, but these guys are really massable, really cool, and that helmet is beautiful. But before I give you guys a closer look at that helmet, there's a look at the torso. Pretty cool torso, pretty cool leg print. Would have been cool to see some dual molding for that black, but that's okay. And spinning them around and tilting them forward, you can get a look at that back printing, which is pretty cool as well. And then spinning them back around, I will take off the helmet. Angry clone face underneath. But moving him to the side for a second, I will give you guys a closer look at the helmet. And this is actually dual molded. You can see in there, it has black and white. And the back is pretty cool. It has the black-white line going through it. And then just the detailing on this guy is fantastic. It has the dual molded visor, so the visor is no longer a print. That is really cool. And there's another look at the dual molding. Actually, it might be triple molding, because you have the black and the white, and then the black for the visor you can just see in there. So, very cool helmet, kind of a foreshadowing to the new 2019 Stormtrooper helmet. But this guy is a very cool figure, very nice to get 2 of him in this set. And that'll do it for the minifigures. Let's move on to the speeder. Is this a movie-accurate battle pack vehicle that I see? Yes, it is. This vehicle actually appeared in a Star Wars movie. Like, that is really impressive for a battle pack vehicle. Granted, it wasn't in the movie for too long. It might have been in the original cut of Solo, but in the one that was released, it's only in the movie for maybe a minute, maybe less. But nevertheless, it is still a cool-looking speeder bike. I'll give you guys a closer look at it. So construction is pretty simple, seeing as it only has 99 pieces. But it is very cool-looking, despite its simple construction. It's kind of cool, actually. It's built on a 1 by, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 by 10 plate, I'm sorry. And then you just kind of build up on top of it. If I flip these up, you can kind of get a look at the construction. It's just a simple Technic frame. And then you also have some engines on the back. Simple design, but very cool for those. And then these go on little Technic bars, and then you can just fold them down to get that shape. And the back flap is very cool with that printed Imperial emblem. You do get an extra one of these in the set, so you wind up with 3. The seat is nothing special, but you can place your minifigure there. I do recommend removing the stud shooter, just because it looks a little weird with the figure holding it as he is driving the bike. So you can put him on. You can actually hold on to the handles, but it still looks pretty good and it's fairly close to minifigure scale. And then these panels are nearly identical. One just has this extra bar piece. But these are little handles. It has some little vents, and then it also has 2 stud shooters. So you can fire them out. And then you can proceed to use the studs. See, I think one wound up under my camera. Maybe. There it is. Okay. So now that these are back in, give you guys a look at the other side. As you can see, it's the same, just without that pole. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for the vehicle. You can get some funky angles out of this. Like if you want to do this, you can kind of go I don't know what's going on. What? Okay, so apparently it doesn't really work with the minifigure in there, but you can get it to look like this. You can have it like fly around like that. I don't know why I'd want to, but you can. He's just chilling in the corner here. So that's pretty much it for the vehicle. Not too much going on, but it is still cool and movie accurate. And one last thing I forgot to mention is that the minifigures all do come with stud shooters. So what you do, press this down, stud goes flying. Same as what's on the vehicle. But just forgot to mention that, so I thought I'd point that out. So yeah, that is it for the build, but let's take a look at the box and instructions real quick. Box is not something that I usually show, but since I have it, I thought I would. Just your standard Battlepack box with the solo artwork that I really like, and also the different color for the Star Wars logo. You have your Patrol Trooper on the top. On the back, just kind of shows you some of the features of the set, and has the standard thumb punch. And then no fancy transitions here, just going straight into the instructions. You got our Spring Wave minifigs, pretty cool figures. That Lando is amazing. Then our Spring Wave sets. Buildable figures, these guys are retiring soon, so pick them up if you want them. Winter Wave sets, these are alright. I think Octo Training is the best. And then Kylo Ren's Lego Life Profile. So, that's it for instructions and box. Let's go ahead and close out the video. So, that is the Imperial Patrol Battle Pack, and overall, I think it is a very good battle pack. The Emigration Officer is a little bit of a strange inclusion, because I don't even remember if that's what she looked like in the movie. But overall, the other 3 figures and the vehicle really make up for that one weak figure, and I would definitely recommend this if you're a fan of the Solo movie, or just a fan of different Stormtrooper types. And I don't know how many of these you need, but the speeder is pretty cool and massable, so I'd recommend if you want to build an army of these, maybe like 3 or 4, because you really don't need to go too crazy with Emigration Officers. But yeah, so overall, I do really like this set, and I would definitely recommend it if you see it. And you guys can know what you think of this set, either by voting in the card in the top right-hand corner of the video, or by leaving a comment down below. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and also leave a like on the video. And as always, please share the video with your friends as well. Thanks for watching, guys.